All right, guys. So Lisette here at Beauty and Beyond. So I've decided that just as an experiment, I'm gonna go shopping at Ross. That's one of my favorite stores for great bargains and things like that. So if you are patient and you don't mind rummaging through things, that's a great place to go. If you are not that patient and that doesn't appeal to you, then this is not for you. But I'm doing this strictly out as an experience as to what people are doing out there. Are they wearing a mask? Are they not? Are they enforcing it? What are the stores doing? Or at least this particular one. Depending on how it goes, I may go to another store or I may just stop at this one. So we'll just see how that goes. It is 10:10 in the morning, so they do open 10 minutes ago. So I will check in with you at some point and go from there. Thanks. Things like that. So if you are patient and you don't mind rummaging through things, that's a great place to go. If you are not that patient and that doesn't appeal to you, then this is not for you. But I'm doing this strictly out as an experience as to what people are doing out there. Are they wearing a mask? Are they not? Are they enforcing it? What are the stores doing? Or at least this particular one. Depending on how it goes, I may go to another store or I may just stop at this one. So we'll just see how that goes. It is 10:10 in the morning, so they do open 10 minutes ago. So I will check in with you at some point and go from there. Thanks. Okay, so I'm on my way to Ross. Today is Memorial Day morning, and I do have to go to more than just Ross. I've got to go do a little bit of grocery shopping. I did not finish grocery shopping the other day, so I'm gonna stop by at Walmart, do some of the shopping there, and then stop over to Sam's and finish up my shopping there. I went to Costco on Saturday and did not get to finish. I finished up all the Costco shopping, but I didn't get to do my other two stops. So yeah, that's where I'm headed off, and I'm gonna hit up Ross first just because it's early. I'm hoping not to, have to fight through too many people. My immune system is compromised, so I try to go in early. Well, as early as I can anyway, if time allows. Like yesterday we went to Saturday we went to Costco, and it was not early, but it wasn't very crowded, so it worked out anyway. They're doing a really good job there. They have plastic partitions all over the registers, in the bathrooms. They're doing I don't know if they're counting to see how many people go in, because I can honestly say I didn't pay attention to whether he was counting as we were walking in or not. But they do put up a sign. It was really nice. They do put up a sign letting you know what products they are out of, so you don't have to sit there and try to rush and freak yourself out to figure out that they don't have something that you're looking for. So that is nice. But yeah, we'll just see what some of these other retailers are doing. I have not gone shopping anywhere else other than Costco and Walmart and Sam's. And through this whole COVID thing, if my husband is able to go and shop for me, then he will go and do the shopping. If he is unable to and I have to go out and brave it, those are the only three places that I've been to, and I had been shopping enough to where I don't have to go back, but maybe every 2, maybe even 3 weeks, just pushing it on the 3 weeks, but just plenty of food there to last me. We have had to learn on how to, I wouldn't call it necessarily meal planning, because I suck at meal planning, but I will say that we have had to make some interesting meals just to use up what we currently have in our refrigerator and our pantry and our deep freezer. You know, it might not all necessarily go together, but it's food, and it prevents me from having to go out and go grocery shopping every week or every few days or whatever. So that's what I've been doing. Now, coming back around on the meal planning situation, like I said, I completely and totally suck at it. I am trying so hard to try to meal plan. Most of the time, I'm the type of person that I'm just like, open up the refrigerator, let's see what's there. Oh, okay, I've got this, this, and this, and this. We'll throw something together. I'm not good at sitting down and saying, okay, we're going to have this on Monday, we're going to have this on Tuesday. None of that. I admire the women that can do that. I have not gotten to that point yet. Don't know that I would even be able to do something like that. But definitely want to try. I work with a darling coworker, and Donna is so incredibly good at meal planning. I mean, every once in a while we're at work and things are a little slow, she will be making her meal plan and, you know, writing things down that she may need to go and purchase. But I mean, the girl's got it down. She knows what she's going to cook every single day. I just admire that so much. Like I said, that's not what I do, but it's all good. You know, you do what works for you. But I am going to try to get better at that. I will say I have gotten a little bit better at it with COVID, just because, you know, let's say if I purchase a large package of ground meat, then I will try to say, okay, what all can I make with ground meat that I don't necessarily have to eat it throughout the entire week, but at least I can have something to eat that's different with the ground meat. So like maybe one day I'll make, you know, spaghetti and meat sauce, and then another day I'll make meatballs, or maybe I'll make homemade hamburgers, you know, that kind of thing. In that way, I can cook all of the ground meat all at once and then freeze it or refrigerate it or whatever, and use it the rest of the time. And sorry you hear my my windshield wipers. It's yucky today. It's 68 degrees, really overcast, really gray, and just on and off, kind of sprinkling and rain. It's beautiful. It's a blessing. I should be grateful that we're getting it, but it is better than it being super, super hot in the 90s or whatever. It is Memorial Day today, so normally it would be blazing hot. So I am thankful for that. The selfish side of me, not so much, just because I have 4 dogs, and if you guys are dog owners, you know it is such a pain if you have prima donna puppies. Like, I've got 4, and 2 of them are and 2 of them aren't, but they don't like to go to the potty when it's wet and rainy outside. And I mean, who can blame them? Who would want to go out in that, right? But it's just, they track in water, they smell stinky, even though they may be clean. You know, a wet dog is a wet dog is a wet dog. So yeah, that part of it's not fun, and that's the selfish part of me not liking it when it rains. But other than that, I know we need it, and it's great. But yeah, that's my dealio on that. Okay, I'm driving up to the shopping center where this particular Ross is located at, and clearly I am not the only one with the same mindset of getting in early. There is no line outside at the moment, so that's good, because I had heard that was a thing. So let me here we go, find this parking spot here. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully people are being mindful and they're being good rule followers. but we'll see. Let's put on my mask. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Alrighty, kids. I'll check back with you in just a little bit. Whew. Alright, kids. I'm like very hot, very hot. That was an interesting experience. So I went in at about 10:15, 10:20. It is now 12:45. Just got in the car, finished loading everything up. I will say, it takes a lot of time to look through. Basically, they are only allowing, and I thought this was kind of strange, 101 people at a time. They are being very kind and enforcing the fact that everybody does need to be wearing a face covering. I got there no more than 10 minutes into my shopping excursion, and this woman walks in and she starts getting into an altercation with the office, not the office manager, but the store manager. So it's my personal opinion, it is extremely rude to not follow the guidelines that establishments are putting in place. It is for a reason, and it is a pretty darn good reason. And just, I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to get on my soapbox. So anyway, back to the situation. So it was good. For the most part, everybody was doing really well at doing the 6-foot social distancing. If you've ever shopped at Ross, you know that their, how can I call it? Their clothes racks are extremely wide. Unfortunately, with the social distancing, it can be a little daunting just because if you are in the middle and you have somebody behind you or you have somebody in front of you, you're kind of pretty much stuck until the person in front of you moves out of the way. They do have arrows on the ground, on the floor, being marked that you only need to be moving in a certain direction to avoid from people getting too close to each other, which is really great. Inconvenient, but great. So there were multiple times where I had to sit there and basically wait until that person was finished looking through things before I could move up to the section where I actually needed to look. And then at the checkout line, they have all of the cash registers. They have plexiglass covering right in front of the cashier. So that was good. Everybody was wearing masks. There are so many sales going on, and I don't know if this is everywhere or just at Ross, but there are so many sales going on right now that there is so much stock that is gone. There's just an enormous amount. Like usually you go into Ross and you see a lot of furniture, a lot of like houseware kind of things. Yeah, there was hardly, actually there were maybe about 5 or 6 pieces of furniture left that were just kind of random pieces that are just kind of really odd, and unless you're looking for something very specific, then you would take it. But other than that, everything was gone, which that was a real bummer because, you know, I'm looking for some pieces for my office space, but hey, you know, they'll get more stuff in. But other than that, that was great. I had an enormous amount of things in my cart. Not to be braggy and not to say that I'm keeping all of it. You just have to basically take everything with you because right now oh my gosh, I can't think, y'all. The dressing room areas are completely closed off. So you basically are forced to take everything with you, try it on at home, and then bring it back. I did notice that there are some racks where people return things. I did notice one that had like day 1, day 2. So I think what they're doing is that they're like just waiting until, I'm not sure how many days they may be waiting, but it does appear that they are waiting at least a day or two before they put stock that was returned back out on the shelves. And so that's a good thing. So with that being said, if you're a die-hard shopper, then you might want to go back a day or two later, and there's going to be a whole lot more different stuff out on the floor. So just saying, you know, whatever. But other than that, with the carts at Ross, they have the big metal pole that sticks out of the shopping cart, so you are not allowed to take the shopping cart past the store. So it did make it kind of difficult for me to try to get out all those bags, but I will say they were very kind. They said, you know, you can pull your car around to the front, just put your hazards on, we'll watch the cart for you, so you can just go ahead and, you know, take as many trips as need be to load your vehicle. Well enough. I was able to get everything, you know, with my 2 arms, and so I didn't have to go back and forth multiple times, but it was definitely an experience. Would I say it was pleasant? No, not really. But did I get some great deals? Oh, amazing deals. So my 12-year-old decided that she was going to just bypass and not go shopping with me, which, of course, that makes shopping even more difficult because she's 12. She doesn't really know what she likes yet, and I don't know what she really likes yet either. So I just picked up things for her in the size that I thought that might fit her, things that I thought that she might like. And I hate returning things, but you know, the fact of the matter is that's going to be the new normal, is just, you know, buying and returning things, and yeah, so that's where it's at. I'm almost home. I'm absolutely starving. So I don't know whether I'll do a try-on haul kind of situation or not. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If anything, I'll just do a shoe haul. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll do a shoe haul or something, because those are really cute. I didn't get a whole lot of shoes, but I did get some really good shoes at a really great price. But anyway, all right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.